in any way?
Earth Day encompasses too great a topic. But personally, living where I am in Thailand, I am rather disappointed with the amount of refuse that is washed up on Thai beaches. If teams of people can get together through the low season, the monsoon season, and clean the beaches, it'd be good. Most of the rubbish comes from Thai fishing boats. So how do we educate the Thai fishing boat captains and crew not to throw things overboard? But it litters the whole coastline of Asia, and not just Asia, the world.
Do you think as a penalty or sort of punishment they should actually contribute or take part in cleaning up beaches?
Not as a penalty, I just think they should take part in cleaning up their own beaches and educating them into not to throw things overboard. It's not just Asia, it's worldwide. The amount of garbage floating in the sea, surely we can do something about that.
And what you yourself, what can you do on other matters to help save energy or save an environment or things?
Not to save energy, I would say saving the environment is more important to me. Energy levels and issues are a totally different project, but definitely I clean up beaches. So I hope everyone else will start doing that if you like the beaches in Thailand. Thank you.
Especially in Phuket. Yeah.
Yes.
Probably the most important thing, do you think, keeping clean beaches?
Well, Phuket beaches are vitally important to tourism. It's not just the foreigners that put cigarette butts into the sand, but the actual Thai beach boys, the deck chair owners, a lot of them have pride in the area, the space that they lease, and they will clean that up. But other people, I've seen them, they will just sit there on the beach and throw rubbish, whether they're Parangs or Thais. They don't seem to care.
Is it perhaps because there aren't enough rubbish bins, sacks, or is it just people lazy?
I think rubbish bins are an issue, especially with security. People are worried about what can be thrown into a rubbish bin, whether it be a bomb or anything that dramatic. But if they had clear bins and if the beaches were policed a little more like that, not with fining, but just to make people aware, more proud of their own environment, I think it'd be a great help.
But out at sea, people should not throw rubbish, obviously, in the sea. They should bring it back and then dispose of it properly when they get out.
Well, that's right. If you go down to Naihan Beach, you will see anything up to 1,000 bottles of the small energy drink, drunk by fishermen, just thrown over.
It should, though, because I think it's an important issue to sort of save the environment, sort of recognize that we're actually using it.
What ways, what tips or ideas do you have for saving the environment or saving nature or energy?
I would say here, it's important to sort of maybe save on gas and stuff, but I don't think that Thai people do as much as maybe the Europeans do. So I guess use less
oil and petrol.
Yeah.
Because you think it will run out soon?
No, I think it's because it's bad, environmental wise, yeah.
Which in particular, oil or diesel or any?
Pretty much you can see cars running on I'm not sure about the English word for it. Yeah, but when they have the engine on and then they don't run it, you know what I'm getting at? They do that a lot and.
I think it's very important to make people aware of global warming and what's happening, especially in the polar regions, the way the ice shelves are rapidly melting, and if we're not careful, we're going to be beyond putting things right.
What about here in Phuket or Thailand? What do you think the concerns are about the environment?
Yeah, I think in Thailand, the big problem is the growing of palm oil. This monoculture, I don't think is particularly good for the environment, and I don't think people are really aware enough of how much fossil fuels they're burning, especially the big pickup trucks going around all the time, which are particularly eco-unfriendly.
So you mean you don't think biodiesel is a good answer or solution to reducing oil or even pollution?
Yeah, but biodiesel okay, but not with the with taking food away from people's mouths, which is what's starting to happen in the world now. And I don't think the monoculture is particularly good for the environment. I think what's got to happen is people have got to be more conservative with the way they use the fossil fuels.
Are you more conservative? You ride a motorbike? Is that because you want to save energy or save costs? Or?
Yes, I do. It's mainly for energy, and B, I like the open air. But it's certainly a lot more environmentally friendly to use around town than using a four-wheel drive pickup truck with just me in it.
And at home, do you also try and save energy or save, not use the aircon? Or?
Yes, we do. We're actually just building a new house at the moment that's going to have solar water heating and solar panels for energy, and it's being built with fairly open plan, so that we hopefully will not be using the air conditioning very much at all.
Is that again to save energy or save money?
I think it's to save energy. It's just trying to do our little part towards the environment. One of the big decisions we came to was not to have wood floors, because even though they say the teak is farmed, a lot of it comes from Burma or Myanmar, and again you're cutting down prime forests and you're losing habitats for tigers and this sort of thing, which is not good.
So you're very conscious. I hope everyone else can follow some of your examples then.
Thank you very much. I hope so too. Okay.